there, my name's Laura Gumber and I'm Clarion's Commercial Content Executive, and I'm joined here today by Charlie Leach from KPMG. We'll be answering a few of the questions, IGV live from Amsterdam. Do you feel the British betting and gaming industry has changed significantly since the Gambling Act review was announced in December 2020?
Well, obviously since then we've had what future generations are probably going to call most of the sort of the COVID period. So during that time you had a lot of activity continued to move from land-based to online, even though restrictions started to be eased. Last year in the UK we had some changes to slots in terms of they introduced various restrictions on autoplay, speed of play, etc. And then obviously more recently there's been lots of build-up to the Gambling Act review and the white paper that's still yet to be published, but operators have started to preempt some of the potential changes, things like bringing in their own affordability limits before which they initiate source of funds checks and the like. And also some operators have gone a bit further and done their own slot stake limits. So Flutter, for example, have introduced £10 stake limits. So in all those respects, I'd say the operators, the industry have been a bit more sort of self-aware of what the issues are. And then obviously, there's been the kind of macro impact of COVID and the like.
Considering there is a loud group of reform campaigners, do you feel that the white paper is likely to settle gambling debate in that area?
In a word, no. I think what we're looking at now, based on the speculation that's come out and the rumours that's circulating as to what's going to be in the white paper, we're looking at a stage where possibly the industry might have done quite well out of it. So obviously this is not going to appease all of the anti-gambling lobbyists. And in any debate like this, people are never going to be happy. There'll be elements of the industry that won't be happy anyway with some of the changes. So no, it's going to carry on rumbling. There probably won't be any seminal new Gambling Act coming out for quite a while now. But the Commission will continue to sort of implement changes, and part of that will be influenced by the anti-gambling lobby. On the flip side, there's obviously a pro-gambling lobby which will fight for the industry too. So no, I don't see that going away anytime soon.
Just a straight answer, no. So going forward, is this anti-industry group simply a fact of life for British licences? And what could the sector reasonably do to ensure these campaigners are less vocal?
Yeah, I think it probably is a fact of life. There are quite a few ways to stopping. I'm very against lobbying myself in terms of being a way to sort of justify policy and legislative changes and the like. I think there's definitely a way for operators to quieten down the anti-gambling lobby, and that's purely by sort of publishing sort of data-based research that's been sort of thoroughly peer-reviewed, peer-checked, done by academics, etc., whereby they can then refer to data itself and show, actually, no, this is what we're saying is true, and you can see it here. There's currently a bit of an issue in that operators are reluctant to share their data between each other, understandably, for commercial reasons, but also with the regulator, because they don't really trust the regulator. And I think that element of trust needs to be built up. This needs to be shared, and I think if you start to get out some good solid research, that could help to quieten down the anti-gambling lobby. Obviously, depending on the results of that research.
And it's all yet to come out. Thank you so much for talking to us today, and that's live from Amsterdam.